Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. How are you doing, Adam? Evo Dragon? Everybody else? An absolute pleasure to you guys. And I know it's quite late for me, but hear me out. Those units will not grind themselves. Right? I need to get that because I also need to get what's up? I'm just like, not particularly sleepy, so we're gonna grind some units, maybe do a bit of side event. There's something else to do. Oh, hopefully we'll get all the coolies milestones. My friend, we meet again. It's been a while. It's been a while. Has it? Really? How long is a while? NG. Hey, what's up, Mr. B D the best. Mr. B the best? Sleeps already anyways. I know, right? Like 1 AM here now. About. Had some things to take care of. I would have streamed earlier, but yeah, kind of had to dip out for a couple of hours. Got back home and I realized that I'm not super sleepy yet, so I might as well grind a few more units. I pressed special. Almost. Okay, it's just a nobody cares. But no, actually, now that I actually have a bed, it's so much nicer to sleep in. Oh. You don't realize what you have until it's gone. Bed is about as clear as it can be. Up for any friendlies? Hey, what's up, Mama Bear? How are you doing? Stuart, like, let me grind a bit. We can play some friendlies. If you're still gonna be here in, let's say, half an hour, 40 minutes, you can probably get a friendly in. How about that? Do you listen to Destiny? No. Oh wait, no. I think I have heard some stuff, but not really. Not my frequent. I think I definitely have heard the name, I'd say. And I have a feeling that I did see something. But I'm sorry for. Made a stupid decision about the class 7 star instead of 2 tier for alpha. I do for my Rocky Raccoon and depression. Oof, that sucks to hear, man. That, yeah. I think he had a debate with either Ben Shapiro or Michael Knowles or something like that. I think that's it. But yeah, that's why, as like a rule of thumb, I always try to get guaranteed value first, and then, RNG stuff. If anything is RNG, I'm immediately a lot more skeptical towards it. What's up, Ifteme? How are you doing? Oh, look at that. Have a couple of these. Some more ISO. Took my 6-star monkey rank 5. How do you think he would do against Behemoth? Against Behemoth, Hitmonkey is good. Should be very good. He should do well. Obviously still squishy, but real life. Wait, what are the other things that I need to get done there? I need to cross 17k unit mark. So I can spend 1k units in order to get the booster mod. Finish working, thought about joining and see what's up. How are you doing? Well, I should be sleeping, that's what I'm doing, but I'm not. I don't know, I don't feel sleepy yet. Applying intellect, knowledge. I actually used to do debates. I used to debate at a very high degree. When I was still in high school, I was debating university students, and before I graduated, I was already getting invited to debate in different European countries. And I went to Brussels for some parliamentary debates from political party, youth political parties, youth organization that I was part of. But I did debate for like 5 years. I was very good at it. Well, I'm very happy for you, Mama Bear, that your hunt is over. Mine, however, is not. No way? Yes way. Debates was actually how I kind of... What's the best way to describe it? Debates was the very root of me growing up and maturing and gaining confidence and becoming a well-rounded person. It's kind of like, it's the moment... It's the best way to explain it. Late waiting for a booty call. Maybe I just got back home from one. It wasn't a booty call, but I did go for a walk and, you know, had a nice time. Anyways, debates changed my life. There's no other way to put it. And I started doing debates because, well, teachers thought I was very clever, but I was like super shy at that point still. And I started doing debates like 2 years earlier than they normally allow it, just you know, because the teacher kind of like went above and beyond because she wanted to give me a go, and I just found confidence in debate and power, and yeah, it changed me. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about something like that, alienating. That's what the critical thinking channel is for. I just need to get my shit together. That's really what it is. Need to get my shit together. But yeah, debates absolutely changed me as a human for the better. It's something I recommend to every single teenager get into. Not good at debating, but great at arguing. Yeah, it's because in arguments, there is no judge. Wait, so final hit special 3. Okay, so I need special 3s, but I can get them. Will both Sensor Gladiator and Sensor Vox yesterday? What to do? That's a toughie. That's a very solid question. What should you do? Can I actually get level 3 in Arena? I don't think I can. Oh wait, I have an idea. Come at me. After all, get too many sensors, someone takes rank 2 and not enough materials. I'm kind of the opposite. I don't have that many champions I really want to rank up, but you know, I think I can always find the materials. Good. One level 3. In just high nukes in World War II? Yeah, absolutely. This is like one of the things as well that not only I got good debates, but one of the reasons why I was quite good at debates. Like, to put it like very simple, nukes in World War II likely shortened the war by years and decreased the amount of victims drastically, because there would be hundreds of thousands more dead and that war dragged on. Not to mention that the existence of nukes and nuclear race in itself effectively is what was and is still currently the biggest deterrent of an actual world war. And if not for nukes, chances are we would have had World War III by this time. Because remember, there are always winners and losers in war. And, the whole World War II effectively was Germany trying to do right by itself in aftermath of World War I. That's why, it wasn't such a long time after them. And chances are similar conflicts would have happened by now, not for nukes. Because, the reason why the biggest world superpowers aren't directly going after each other right now is mutually assured destruction. Now do the opposite. Oh, that's fairly straightforward as well. It's like it is one of the biggest catastrophes of the human event, human planet. You could easily argue that it could have been avoided with diplomacy or strategic debates, or precision strikes, which is how majority of the militaries operate right now. One of the reasons why we do not have such widespread conflict is because we do have ability to target, specific people, specific organizations, as well as have international sanctions and, some bigger global world order. You might as well easily make an argument that whatever was handled by nukes could have been handled, with a set of different measures and done so properly, if not only for, the US desire to demonstrate its power on the world stage, thus effectively becoming the only single modern empire. Because even though it's not called like that after World War II, USA became the biggest global superpower and effectively an empire, because after World War II, USA troops got staged across the entire world. And there you go. I think it is also, and like, all of these things can be true at the same time, by the way. That's the beauty of debate. Because it was incredibly self-serving for USA to drop those nukes. They gained a lot of benefit from it, is what I'm trying to say. Regardless of what it was, the right or the wrong thing to do. The fact that it happened helped the USA tremendously. But something like that. Obviously, it's like 1 a.m. and I'm not necessarily in the mind frame, to prepare arguments such as that. But if I had to argue it seriously, those would be more or less the lines I would go with, or the trains of thought at the very least. Pretty close. Eastern European culture? What about Eastern European culture? Spring cleaning from the last year got me back in MCOC, not playing for multiple years. Now this event came my account biggest blow up. Nice! Good, collector. Glad you got back. Welcome. They dropped in the human population intentionally to create devastation. Devastation was the goal, because, hey, what's up, Walter? Fashionably late forward to tomorrow's stream. It's 5 a.m. start time for me. Well, I'm gonna be going for a couple of hours anyways, but hey, what's up, Walt? And how's Werewolf been at? Amazing, dude. Werewolf's one of my favorite champs in the game right now. Anyways, what about the fact that they dropped in the human population because of the devastation? But you missed the point. Devastation was the goal. A lot of Japan officers and military council were quite literally fanatics, eugenists, racists, and they would not have went down otherwise. Even after the nukes dropped and the emperor issued the surrender, they effectively tried to kidnap him and kill him and seize the official surrender so it never goes public and carry on the war. The only reason Japan actually managed to surrender in World War II is because they barely squeezed out, through the official channels that they are giving up, in fact, and that enough of the war council and generals in Japan actually got dismayed and disheartened, and they just didn't have the fight back in them. So if it would not have been a massive civilian target with a massive amount of casualties, there's a very, very high chance that those nukes would not have stopped the war. That's, by the way, also historically accurate. You can double check. Like, Japanese military in World War II was fucking wild. And so were the leading officers, of course. I know too much about random crap like that as well. Well, you can never say you know too much, but objectively speaking, I probably know about random historical things to a higher degree than most people. It's because I find stuff like that interesting, and I have always kind of followed things like that. They didn't believe the US had the weapons strong enough. It's pretty much that. And it's, again, not just the fact that there's weapons such strong. It's in addition to the fact that US are willing to use it on populated areas. Because even before the nukes dropped, US themselves were actually filming their tests and leaking and sending to other countries. Because, it was the nuclear race. Everybody wanted to project strength and stuff like that. The US already had effectively kind of given it to the world subconscious that, stuff like that exists. But it's one thing when somebody tells you you're gonna get your fucking face kicked in. And it's another thing entirely when somebody actually comes to your house and kicks your face in. How many more pulleys are you shooting for tomorrow with this historic challenge happening as far as getting all those units? Well, yeah, it's mainly the units, so... I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow with this thing, and I don't like getting my hopes up or anything like that. And I'll have to think about it, because I do have quite a lot of life responsibilities as well. So I really need to be mindful and conscious, because I guess it's me growing up as well. Like, it's the best way to put it. Yeah, of course, if I can, do the Omega Days event fully, that's great. Absolutely love that. But I also need to get my car insured and God knows what crap. So that's the thing, is like, I think what's the best way to put it? It's not that I'm not making enough money to live or even have a bit of money spare, or like the biggest problem right now for me is because I'm starting everything over. So virtually every single thing that's, used to be normal for me is an expense now. What's the best way to just, I don't know, fucking bed sheets, right? When I moved back, I basically bought 2 sets or 3 sets of bed sheets, and now I changed the bed, and I need to buy them. It's just like random crap like that. And living by myself, and just kind of like restock, like the most random things you wouldn't think of in your day-to-day life because you kind of have always had them. Whether it's stupid kitchen utensils or getting a new pot or a new pan or something like that. And, you know, all adds up quite quickly until I kind of fill my life with junk that I kind of need, I guess is the word. And obviously, you know, the car insurance, the furniture, because this apartment was significantly, you know, more empty when I moved in, so I still have quite a bit of furniture to get. And I understand it all takes time. I'm in no rush. It's more from the degree that I'm just not in a place in my life where I can spend shit ton on the game and just be happy. Because, you know, I need things. I don't want to live in an empty apartment. I want to invite a girl over and not look like I live like a hobo or something. But nonetheless, depending how tomorrow goes, obviously I would be absolutely ecstatic if I can clean out the store and you know, get that 2 to 3 gem and the 6 stones, and then I'd be happy. I'm still gonna try and grind out as many units as I can, but all right. I waited that. Shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna take an L here. Oh, it is still active. Fudge. Okay, it decided. Was the more stock of your refrigerator too? You look. Actually, that's on purpose. I have been trying to get more lean because I have been hitting the gym quite actively. When my wife and Badoo. Yeah, we do have Badoo in Latvia, so. Do you have anything from your exes? I had some stuff, but not much because yeah, very little basically. I mean, like, you know, fine. I'll be alright with it. It just, you know, takes a bit of time. Do you play any other games? Not really, no. Like, how can you play any other games when you play this game? Like this game is just like I play this game as my one and only game and as my job, and I can barely keep up with all the crap that I need to do. Yeah, I mean, like, I am doing better for sure. Like, ultimately, like, here's the thing. I am so much better off than a year ago. Like, yeah, I'm missing some crap, but I moved back. I'm not in an unhappy relationship anymore. I see my family now frequently. I so missed my sister, niece, and nephew, and brother, and my mom is not gonna live forever. And I'm just so happy that I get to see them again. And I finally got my driver's license, and I got my first ever car. And for the first time in like a decade, I'm actually in half decent shape, and I'm going to the gym regularly, and I feel, you know, better about myself, the way I look, the way I carry myself. I'm not as miserable all the time. And yeah, so don't feel bad or sorry for me. I don't. Just, as I said before, it all takes time. Because, you know, I don't have 100 grand in my bank account. I'll work through it. And ultimately, like, even compared to this, because Latvia is not like a really well-off country. Like, I'm really not living that bad either. It's, again, just the thing that I don't have a lot of things that I used to and that I want to, and I need, you know, it's work in progress. Work in progress. Can't get everything all at once. What's up, Gogside? There's your stream. Such thing as free will. You can argue for both sides. You can argue for destiny, you can argue for free will. I like to think that there is free will, because I like to feel in control of my own actions, and I like to take responsibility for my mistakes. That's the Findek fiasco element. You seem in good spirits. Oh, I mean, like, oh, like, here's another. Okay, now I feel like you guys are digging into all my crap. I have been dealing with, like, quite heavy depression for, like, 4 or 5 years. And without a doubt, you know, there's still plenty of it left in me. And I do have my bad days and bad times. And, like, you know, 2 weeks ago is a good example. I didn't stream or upload anything for, like, 4 days because it's generally, you know, felt very, 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 very bad. For the most part, you know, I'm able to pull myself together, and I don't know how many people have been living with depression, and it's different for, you know, almost everybody. But for me, it's like, for like a month, I can be perfectly fine, and then I'm gonna have several days when I'm just down in the dumps, and like I'm, you know, feeling as shit and down as it can be possible. And then eventually I always pull myself up, just kind of like start doing things, get back into routine. Routine is one of the biggest things that helps me in life. If I don't have like schedule, if I wake up on a Monday and I realize that I don't have anywhere to be, don't have like anything special to do, something like that, it's just like a regular week with nothing happening or something like that, that's fucking awful to me. I kind of need some sort of responsibility. I need some sort of engagements. You know, that's why I like, I don't know, for instance, on Sunday, I'm taking my mother to neighboring country so she can go and, you know, to like local markets or some crap like that. I don't need to do that. I don't really want to do that. It's more so that I have, you know, a good reason to wake up at 6 on a Sunday or 7 on Sunday and you know, do something and get out. And obviously mom's happy, and that's my way of helping myself as well at the same time. Because knowing that, you know, I can't stay all night up at Saturday, and I'm gonna need to wake up early, and I can't be drinking then because I'm gonna be driving, and so on and so forth. All of that stuff kind of helps me to keep myself in line. Schedule very important. Absolutely agree, Mamba. Why is there free will? Oh, keep up the good work. That's fine. It's part of growing. As long as you can be with it, live with the choice you made, it's all good. Yeah, exactly. You know. And I have always struggled with being at peace with myself or accepting myself for who I am, kind of. Because I'm very self-critical. Every single interaction, or every single stream that I think I said something stupid, I'm gonna be like, you know, hard on myself after the stream. I record a video and upload it, and somebody points out something in comments where I like misspoke or didn't cover anything or missed or made a mistake. You know, I'm very harsh on myself with stuff like that. And even more so with, you know, real life people interactions. Or if I fail in some self-disciplinary way, if I like don't get up quickly, early enough, or if I'm not as productive as I want to be, I'm always very, very hard on myself. Healthy, then I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. Don't want to take any medication for that. Because, yeah, no, I don't. No, what helps me as well now, especially because it's the fact that I have started eating better, and you know, taking vitamins and stuff like that. And if your body feels better, it's easier for you to feel better, which is such a big part why I love going to the gym now. And you know, finally getting in better shape and actually seeing some progress and feeling physically stronger. By feeling physically stronger, I also feel mentally stronger. And you know, and it's also one of the things that I can quantify. You know, like what, how much do you bench and stuff like that. How did it end?
That fintech guy is pretty good.
The fintech guy is pretty good, but I saw you took round 1. I was in Finn's stream up until my stream started. So how did it go? Did you kick his ass? Did you kick his butt? Did you, Heinz? Tell me. So, answer this. How many times after you get down yourself was it beneficial to be down? None of it matters. No, this shit is easier said than done, but let shit go, homie. Yeah, that's another thing. Is my problem is that if it was best of 1, I would have had him. Yeah, I saw you won round 1. First of all, there have been times when being hard on myself actually leads to some good. 1. Not often, not most of the time. Seldom, occasionally. Some asses kicked. That's part of the coincidences. You left the worst one for the end. So I did. Before I do the next one, I need to get the 1000 unit quest bundle probably, because I don't have any 30% boost anymore, and you know, relatively low on revise and potions and stuff. So I'll get the quest bundle tomorrow probably, and then do the Mojo challenge most likely on Sunday or Monday. Where was I? The master's kick. It's alright, Heinz, you can get them next time. But yeah, I have heard very horrible things about Mojo's Korean challenge. At least you don't need to do all of it, right? Like, you don't need to go through the entire quest. But I do have a rank 5 Mojo, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, no, I actually thought more about the Tiger challenge as well. And I think Tiger challenge would have been pretty much fine if it just stopped like 3 fights quicker. If it stopped before the Crossbones fight. Right, back to the point. I've always been relatively clever. But my problem is I understand the shit that's happening with me and what would be the good thing to do. As in, like, you know, stuff like, oh, there's no point in beating myself over it. And, you know, or I can easily explain why I feel the way I feel at any given point, pretty much. And I can ration with it. But I can't stop myself from feeling that particular way. You know what I mean? Feel the way you do, that's one thing. But then you still have to deal with all that stuff. I hope that makes sense. That's the sad part. It's half of these fights still worse than Tiger. Yeah, I believe. While playing this game, you'll probably feel a lot better. I don't plan on stopping to play this game, but I do need I need a couple months for sure. Please. And by end of the summer, I hope to be working on some. I'm not going to completely abandon this. I'm still going to do this, but not as like the main thing. And I hope to build another channel where I, you know, discuss different things. Something more similar to this stream, I guess. Seven-star destroyer from Titan's Q worth rank 2 on Omega. I pulled the 7-star destroyer from a Titan as well, and I'm not in a rush to rank 2 him at the moment. I have a rank 5 destroyer. But I wasn't impressed. I don't think he's awful. I think he's gonna have his place. I think Destroyer could be very good for war. In general, I think Destroyer will have his like niche matches and stuff like that. I just don't see him as like a mainstay, you know, beach champion, for instance. I'm excited for Act 9? Yeah, I actually look forward to it. Good dust from my Titan? I would actually be quite happy just because I don't even have 6 that dust. Last week, and it was the best week I've had since I've come back. Hey, don't talk like that, huh? Every time I see you here in stream, you make my day better. I hope I make your day better. And, not all bad, mate. Not all bad. Since you're not retired, we get to hang out. Hey, what's up, Tommy? How are you doing? I'm currently going to throw my phone out of the window because I wasn't speaking to see. I mean, it's all, yeah, stuff like this game. I mean, it's kind of weird in a lot of ways, but it's not just a game for many people. Like, you know, it's a pastime, it's a hobby, it's, you know, an outlet, but it's also, you know, the community, the people, this game is many different things to many people, and as long as this game genuinely brings you emotions, you know, whether you're, you know, getting very pissed off at Kabam or very happy when you pull something or accomplish something, it's good. The problem is when you just don't care. You know, apathy is, you know, the destroyer of love, relationships, and, you know, everything. Because once you become apathetic, then that's it, that's gone. As long as you hate something or love something, you know, that line is relatively close and blurred. It can switch very quickly. So do you get Bullseye Rebalance involved in it? I thought so too, but there is no schedule for that, so I don't know. Maybe if you get Sense of Deadpool, Kabam would give you do for a free spin. I mean, did you get Sense of Deadpool anyway? Community school, the whole land at about 30% are douchebags. Oh yeah, every community has shit on douchebags. But overall, like, you know, you need, overall though, like, I think this community is really great. Like, the crap that I have heard about some of the, let's say, anime communities or Minecraft communities and stuff like that, like, at large, you know, I owe so much to all of you in, like, every single which way that matters. And there are idiots and there are assholes, and, you know, and trust me, I have experienced it much more than most people. Like, after the whole I like things, it was like 3 years later, you know, regardless of what I said about anything, people are still attacking me, completely unrelated to, you know, subject matters. Right now, I could go to forums and, you know, Demon's Fire would comment on how I used to be a merc 7 fucking years ago. There are pieces of shit everywhere. And you know, yeah, regardless of how you are now and what, you know. It's, what's the best way to put it? People like that are everywhere. Go outside on the street and you can see people like that. You can go outside and you can meet people who wish you ill for no fucking reason. That has to do with you. It has to do with their own insecurities, with their own troubles in life, their upbringing in 50 million different things that could have lead, you know, that could have forced those people to be douchebags. But, you know, they are. They're fucking awful people out in the world. That truly are. And not just through, obviously, online content creation, but also in many other aspects of my life. I have met some of, like, the worst examples of human beings alive. But there are so many beautiful people out there, so many good people. And this community has a lot of good people. You know, I'm so grateful that I have, you know, met JJ and so many of you as well. Good. Guess who's going to Gulag, dude? Guess who's going to Gulag? Do you recommend Bishop rank 3 minus a get? Yes. I mean, I don't regret taking my Bishop out. Objectively speaking, rank 3 Domino Awakened is better choice. I'd say Onslaught probably too, but Bishop's up there. Bishop's good. And you go to Gulag. Easy money.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
What's your opinion on Dust? I would take her rank 2. I think she's, again, my opinion, she's decent defender. Not the best, definitely not the worst. Can stall things out as well. And kind of situational or matchup specific attacker. Again, Guardian rank 3? Yeah, I think that's a solid choice too. That is not a bad choice. The game is my peace throughout the day. I'm 42-year-old father of 3. Plus your videos are entertaining and helpful. I appreciate that, Walt. Do appreciate it. And depression to Gulag too. I do, almost every day. Sometimes it, you know, escapes. Almost every day I do just that. That's fun. I got the 7 star last week and I had an IQ with Suze. Nice. Thank you, Alienating, by the way. Does the White Tiger need Awakening to be good? White Tiger doesn't need to be awakened to be good. Dust, I'm not 100% sure. Come on. Oh, fuck off. With Odin. Get mid-cage Titanfall. Does he have any use? Yeah, actually he does. Some people have actually been praising him. Only other mid-ends rank 3 is Onslaught. Mandalorian isn't duped. Yeah, go with Bishop then. 3 rank 3 Bullseye. I would after I hear the rebalance info. Be like, I would absolutely rank 3 a Bullseye if I knew his balancing situation. Did I tell you guys, by the way, I'm not going to be able to... thank you for responding to me. I'm happy for it. I'm glad. That's one of the... It's gonna sound super corny and stupid, but at large in my daily life, I get most of my positive emotions or pleasure when I'm helping other people or making their day better. It's not necessarily the best way to live, I suppose, or anything like that, but it genuinely, you know, gives me a sense of satisfaction if I'm able to make somebody else's day better. You know, help in some way or make them laugh or whatever. Yeah. Anytime, man. And the most pleasure from sending people to Gulag. I mean, I do enjoy that too. I do enjoy feeling by the name that you are. Oh yeah, so where was I? I'm not going to be restreaming Kabam stream, and the update videos and stuff like that will be coming out on Saturday. Just so you guys know. Because yes, it does have to do with the girl. Of course it does. Basically, I was kind of talked into throwing like a housewarming party or something like that, and I don't intend on getting drunk or anything, but I'm gonna have guests over tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. So yeah, most of the update videos will have to come out on Saturday. Hope you guys don't mind too much. Leave rooms. Get home. So better. Nice job winning against Pepe. Thank you. That match was quite crazy. That match was. I partied up. I don't like. Don't. Couple of things. Don't feel like, you know, getting slashed or partying crazy. I'll grab a couple of beers and that'll be it. And then another thing is, if I have like guests at my place, even if it's a party, I can't like fully relax. I'd much rather like to go out to party or some other people or whatever. But if I'm quote unquote being the host, you know, I'm always much more kind of like reserved. I want to make sure that, you know, everybody's having a good time, nothing goes horribly wrong, nothing gets broken, stuff like that. And yeah, I don't typically like to invite too many people at my place. For that reason, number one. Number two is also because I just don't like cleaning up after people. Imagine like if you get, you know, half drunk, you're like hangover, and then you have to like go and, you know, clean some sticky tables and brush and wash everything. It's like, fuck that. So anyways, but tomorrow I am having people over. And that's because KT wasn't thinking with his big head that when he agreed. But you know. Thank you so much. Welcome. Once I get KT into BG bar, I'll be able to retire from this game. Ooh, really? That's your plan? Little head W. I mean, you know. But you know. Oh, this is the wrong matchup. No pressure? Pressure on what walls? Domino just go. Oh. Yeah, Domino did come on me there. So that's why I'm actually also like kind of up this late. She had stayed late at work today, and basically she needed somebody to get her home, because she lives like a little bit outside of the town, like 20 miles or 15 miles really. So yeah, I offered to basically give her a ride back home today, and then we went for a walk and, you know, talked for a couple of hours. And she's gonna come over obviously tomorrow as well. I guess coming on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't feel too pressured. I went to shop today, got some stuff for tomorrow and stuff too, but we're fine. You're not trying to get drunk, that means you are mentally stable. I guess so. Is for me it also is like very varied when I get drunk. Sometimes I can get, drunk or half drunk and everything's fine and everybody's having awesome time. But in my mid to late 20s, I realized that I don't like myself too much when I'm drunk. Or at least often I don't like myself when I'm drunk. So I kind of stopped really. And then for quite a few years, like I only got drunk. I only had like alcohol like a couple times a year or something like that. I just kind of like, there was no like any incident or anything like that. I just stopped drinking. There have been times for like a year plus when I haven't had anything to drink. And so I basically typically drink when it's almost rude not to, or when it's kind of like socially implied that you should. I never seek out getting drunk or going to parties or something like that. I don't need it. Like all this time, for instance, I have some beers at home and some other booze, and it just stays there. And I never even think about opening it up or getting drinks. Yeah, so I plan on getting a couple of beers tomorrow, just kind of like not to be completely sober whilst everybody else getting wasted, but with it. I like having people over, but I like it even more when they leave. Ain't that the truth, Mama Bear? Well, it depends who. For instance, there is a very certain young lady who I'd very much so be willing to talk into spending the night. Should I eat first? Yeah. Streaming? Let me see. What do you mean, why am I streaming? I wasn't too sleepy and I needed some units. Have you heard about this thing? Units? Need them. Empty stomach gets you drunk fast? Exactly. Exactly. Meanwhile, if you guys are enjoying this type of more mellow stream, then hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the good buttons if you haven't already. I mean, I assume you have hit the sub buttons already. You can do all the good. Additionally, if you do want to send anybody to the Gulag in particular, we do offer Gulag escort service, or shall be named the stream master, and jail whoever you choose. Just saying. This could be fun tomorrow as well. Yeah, let's get 7.5 million here. Just in case you want to put anybody in the Gulag. So I'm not the only one who issues Gulag. And now I need to beat up on Elsa. Tomorrow I'm gonna have another like fairly hectic and busy day. Because I still need to get house in order, obviously. Yeah, I still need to pop into the store. And I still need to pop by my mom's place to get some extra chairs, because I'm not gonna have enough place for everybody. Obviously you need to hit the gym. Obviously need to upload some videos and streams as well. Definitely have to stream at midday tomorrow as well. And yeah, now I'm gonna definitely have a very busy day tomorrow, which is something that I like. I genuinely like stuff like that. I don't like when I have like nothing in particular planned for the next day. Yeah, look at that. I ran out of 7 stars, but I did get 7.5 mil. Wonderful. So with my 7 stars when I start in arena, I get to 7.5. And I actually lost like 1 or 2 fights too. That's not awful. Let's get a couple of milestones in here. And then go to bed. And get up in 5 hours. That's another thing that I kind of changed about myself, or I've gotten like a routine. I don't like sleeping too much at night, or too long for the most part, but I absolutely love taking a half an hour nap sometimes a day. And because I don't sleep too much at night, I don't feel too guilty about it. And it's kind of like one of my guilty pleasures. Like, you know, taking a nap like midday, like let's say 2-3 p.m., something like that. 2 to 4 p.m. is typically around the time. Taking a nice half an hour nap. Oh, it's so good. $4:20 something a.m. there. Well, for me, why am I not sleeping? For me, it's about to be 2 a.m. Where am I from? I'm from Latvia. I lived in UK for past 14 years. About 14 years. And now I moved back to Latvia less than a year ago. Yeah, at the same time as me, Ishmael. Where are you from? Ishmael? Romania? Where I play? I think I went to Romania briefly. When I was in Poland, we kind of like scooched in Romania for a bit. Greetings from Canada? Welcome, Jordan. Yeah, you know, my ex-girlfriend's obviously Polish, so I went to Poland a fair few times. When I am in Sweden. So it means you're lagging an hour behind. Typical Swede. Of Alex? Oh, Romania as well. You guys should be asleep. Good night, 6 p.m. here. Feeling terribly sick. Trying to get some. Sorry to hear that, Thomas. And I don't remember the name of the city. Sorry. I know it was, you know, quite a while ago. My girlfriend's from Rzeszów in Poland. And it was like, you know, closer to that side of the border somewhere. But I don't remember exactly. It was just kind of like a half a day car ride. You know, half day thing. Hello, I'm you. Hey, Jake. Welcome to the channel. 6 p.m. to you too. Fair enough. Getting... That's Walt, 7 p.m. there. And poor Walt is gonna have to get up early tomorrow. Oh, 3:58 p.m. Time to go get the kids. Well, enjoy your time. Romanian guys like, yeah, it seems like a lot of Romanians don't like sleep. Imagine Kabam do rename the same meta as BG. Well, to be fair, they kind of do it at times, because most of the victory track metas are like virtually irrelevant. Don't you think? Like current victory track meta is basically arena with the exception that you take increased block damage. You know, that's about it. Other than that, same thing as Arena. Came back this game yesterday and I have 6 hours already and everything's so different. I was surprised when first scans didn't have 4. Yep, I mean, things are different. Things are... How long were you away? But there are quite a few things that changed, obviously, like relics and stuff like that. When you're done, sometimes you find time for yourself only after midnight. I can understand that. Yeah, I figured what you meant, OMG. Well, I'm getting my kids ready for school each day. And such is life of a well-lived, stable, dependable man. Wish I had that. Couple years, I reckon, maybe 4. Yeah, there's definitely quite a few changes in 4 years. Like the 7 stars, like relics, like obviously a lot more new content. Top 10-cent note. And here we are. Full dust from Thailand. Yeah, I think she can be. She's quite solid defender, and she does have some good offensive matchups, especially against, you know, field champions or any metas where there's tenacity, alike abilities involved or something. So. I mean, like I would rank 2 dust personally. I don't think she's like the greatest, but I think she's solid. Khun is one champion I wish I kind of picked up earlier. He's been so good. Thank you for being Titan. Thank you for being a Titan MCOC community. Send my ass with so many times. Please tell me I made the right choice in picking 6-star Pant or Chels. Yes, that is the right choice. Pant is objectively more valuable than Chels. Chels is solid too, don't get me wrong, but Pant is better. It'll blow your life like how confident you will find great women. House and kids will come. I mean, I hope so too. I really do. I mean, here's the thing. There is this girl that I already really do like. Since I kind of started seeing her now and then, I just can't pay attention to any other girls. Like, I have had the chance, you know, to go and meet up with different girls and, you know, have fun and stuff like that, but just can't. It doesn't speak to me. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, I want to spend more time with her, you know, get to know her better and stuff. But who knows what it'll be. But I'm gonna see her. Well, I mean, I saw her tonight as well, and I'm gonna see her tomorrow night. 2 rank up questions. More I can watch rank 2. Yes. Rank 5 Red Guardian Silk. PGs again. I would rank 5 Red Guardian just because he doesn't exist as 7th star and Silk does. And Silk is in baseball now. But if I had to pick right now, I'd probably do Red Guardian. And also Silk is the type of champion, kind of like Corvus and a few others, where Silk doesn't punch up very well. Like, one of the reasons why I love Silk so much is because she was like rank 2 7-star and now rank 3 7-star. She can nuke things. As soon as you cannot do the whole 1 level 2 and done thing, she's kind of harder to use in a lot of fights. Like, if Silk's not big enough to like level 2, like it just becomes significantly harder. Much better than 6 stars and 7 stars. 7 stars are significantly stronger than 6 stars were upon their release. We do have option to ascend 6 stars, which makes 6 stars still kind of like relevant, but 7 stars are very, very strong. What do you need now? And yeah, Titanium does not need to do. Yeah, and Red Guardian also does better job punching upwards, because once you throw that level 2 with Red Guardian, you know, you do have a lot of follow-up damage for it to come. With Silk, you kind of cash out. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'd go with Red Guardian. Laszlo, I was getting trolled. Do you think either Fant or Titanium need to be awakened and subsequently seeked out? So yeah, Fant, you do want to awaken, ideally, for sure. And so yeah, Titanium, not really, no. And even with Fant, it's not as important as it is sigging up Herc. Sig up Herc first. AA does not need to be high sig either, by the way. AA is fine at like sig 40 or something like that. Herc, you want sig 200, and Fant, you want sig 200. Or on Black Hand Bullseye, which one should I rank for Thronebreaker push? All Animacan 6 stars. Thronebreaker push. Black Cat, probably. I mean, I think Baron Zemo can kind of be useful too, but I'd go with Black Cat. Definitely not Bullseye. Bullseye is a defensive champ, first and foremost. Bullseye is not that great defensively. Full onslaught from Titan, Shang-Chi. Nice, congratulations. Damn it. Awesome. Happy for you. Tomorrow I'll open my Titan Crystal. Well done. I hope you get something very good. Hope I awaken my Servant Bullseye. Wish I had Servant Bullseye. Just because. Chels, once again you're falling out of the sky. Well, thank you, Chels. Just because. Can we all type in Chels big W, please? I mean, that was another thing. It genuinely, like, you don't understand, Chels. I missed you a lot. I thought, I actually remembered and thought about you, like, I think probably 2 or 3 times over the last like year or so. And when I saw you popped back in, like, you know, it was kind of a joyous thing. Because you're one of those people I don't think I have ever had like a bad interaction with, and you're like one of the sweetest people I have ever talked to. And I don't know, it just made me happy. Like, absolutely, you know, no expectation of any donations or any kind of thing like that. It was nice seeing you. That's all. Like, it was just very nice to see you, Chels. You're a wonderful human. And thank you, as always. Thank you very much. And I was, yeah, this is the tail end of the stream as well, by the way, because it is, do you know what time it is for me, Chels? It is 10 past 2 a.m. Okay, I'm heading out, picking up my kid. Yeah, I'm going to be finishing up soon as well. You get a chance, check the global leaderboarding game. August is on my tail. Ooh, I'll check it out. I shall check it out. You like your streams? MC Real? Appreciate that. And that's one of the things that I could, like, early on with my channel, I definitely need to make like a considered decision what, you know, kind of channel I'll have and what kind of audience I'll have. And I know for a fact I could have, you know, probably done better for myself if I, was always like super positive and super hype and, everything's awesome and, but through one way or another, it kind of worked out that my audience are people that I get along with better for the most part. Like, more kind of like mature, grown up, a bit more critical. And I love that because I genuinely like spending time with you guys. Just talking and chatting and crap. And yeah, I absolutely love that. I wouldn't want to be streaming all the time if I had to put on like a fake smile and, pretend that I like things that I don't. Did I miss the day for the police event? I didn't get last mile Sunday. Will there be another solo event tomorrow? I don't think so. Not as far as I know. I think it had a strict line to it. I think this is the last one. And I think a lot of people missed it. Especially 7 stars, Red Goblin, Ant-Man Surfer. How should I feel? Not great. Not great. Those are not the best. I mean, I like Surfer personally, but you'd still want him to be awakened. Red Goblin is a garbage pull, and Ant-Man is also kind of garbage pull. So those are not greatest ones, sorry. But again, I like Surfer, but you do want to get him awakened. And most people don't like Surfer. I like Surfer because I use him in AQ a lot. I'm so underwhelmed. I'm sorry, man. Like, again, I wish I could tell you better. Goblin can do damage, but he's just not a good champion overall. They're not good meta champions or anything like that. But right, I need to go to bed. I want to be asleep within 40 minutes or so. If I got to sleep at 3 a.m., I need to get up 7 or before 7 so I can be at the gym at 8 when it opens. So I'm gonna have a nice 4-ish hours of sleep. Should be enough. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And absolutely, as always, enjoy your company. Have a wonderful day.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next one. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the